What's up, guys? Back in the basement. I just got off a private member live stream on Discord, and someone there asked me a great question about the bull run. If it's starting early, if we can see Bitcoin peaking some point this year when the majority of us think it's going to happen in 2025, what I would do differently if that happens, how I would react, and what's a good game plan going forward. So I thought this would be a great video topic for all of you who probably had the same question. I'm sure you're seeing other YouTubers talk about this bull run that's starting and what to expect. By the way, I don't know how often I'm going to be doing public live streams on here. Keep in mind, I live at home. I live with my family. I work around them. I have very limited time as it is, between my job and working around them. I don't like inconveniencing them. I was trying to do once a week, but even then it's really hard. So if you guys really want to reach out to me though, I'm thinking of opening up a new tier on Patreon and Discord to where you don't have access to all the Discord chats, but you at least have access to the live streams. So if you guys wanted to talk to me and ask me questions where you guys can ask me about the cryptos I get asked all the time in my public live streams, you can ask me there. So if you guys are interested in that sort of thing, just drop a comment down below. Let me know. I'll be very open to helping you guys out. Keep in mind though, I will be trying to do public live streams as well. I just can't promise I'll be doing them often because it is very hard and I haven't moved out yet. So, but that being said, let's get into the topic of today's video, right? So right now we're seeing some red. Pretty much every altcoin's red except Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been pretty much trading, 43, almost 44K. Bitcoin ETF is, rumors is getting rejected. The halving still coming regardless, April 22nd. What's going to happen? So first off, the bull run has started. It has started. There is no it's going to come. Bull runs usually take around 2 years to run through. The early stages, which is what we're in now, usually is not like this. It's like this, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Bitcoin's in the 40K range. There's no question we're in a bull run. I don't. If you guys are hearing we're in a bear run, I don't know what to tell you, but we're in a bull cycle. Now, if this ETF gets passed, which it will, they just want to reject it so they can time it properly. But when it gets passed, because it will, and we see the halving, it's very possible we're going to see a huge rally. Now, if you check previous cycles with Bitcoin, it usually rallies about 6 to 9 months after the halving. Sometimes we do have a little rip, and then we see a dump, and then we see the real rip take place. That's what I think is going to happen. I think after the halving, we're going to see Bitcoin probably hit 50K, 55K. Then we're going to see a little sell-off, and then about Q3 of this year, Q4, we're going to see a real rip into Bitcoin. And then 2025 is going to be a great year to take profits. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, what happens if this were to take place earlier? Let's just say at the halving, we're talking about this on the live stream today. What would happen if Bitcoin hit 70K in April or May? What would I do? Well, at that point, I would watch it like a hawk. If I would see it go down and then I would see Ethereum go up, Cardano go up, Casper go up, I would start keeping an eye on the altcoin season taking place. Because altcoin season starts from the whales and smart money taking profits on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin were to hit like 70K, 80K after the halving for some reason, and then went down and you saw it get back down to this range, I would really be watching my altcoins closely. If I was getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50X at that point, I would probably at the very least pull my initial investments out. Because at that point, it'd be hard to tell if that's going to be a sustained dip before it rips again, or if that really is the altcoin season. And also keep in mind, I want to emphasize the importance of why you should be making moves now and not waiting on the sidelines. If this rip in the bull cycle takes place sooner than a lot of us think, you want to make sure you're in the market. You want to make sure you can actually make profits. You can't make profits if you're just holding the cash on the sideline. Listen, I don't care how much you think you know what's going on in the market. I don't have a crystal ball and you don't either. So you want to make sure you capitalize and change your life or change your financial situation by getting into the market, now. I'm not saying you got to dump your entire bank account right now. All I'm saying is now is the start of a new year, a fresh new year. We're all hoping that this is a flat, consolidated year to buy altcoins at cheap prices like we're seeing. But none of us know if this is going to be sustained for the entire year. It could very well be the first quarter, second quarter, maybe third quarter before we see some upward price action. We're going to see rallies here and there, sure. We're going to see dips here and there, sure. But at some point, these discounts are going to fade away into the wind. And you do not want to be left behind having regrets. I've seen this happen last cycle, okay? This is a great time to change your life. If you got to work some overtime at your job, by all means do it. If you got to start a side hustle, by all means do it. If you got to cut down on the going out drinking, going out eating, going out on tons of dates, going out, with your spouse, whatever, buying all this crap on Amazon, getting the most expensive car, looking cool, being on, 10 vacations a year. Ask yourself what's more important. Changing your life in less than 2 years or living the high life now, in the present. When you wake up tomorrow, ask yourself, when you go to work, or, well, tomorrow's Saturday, but in general, when you wake up on a Monday, you go to work, do you like what you do? Can you do it for 30 more years? If the answer is no, you know what to do. Start making moves. Whatever it takes to change your life in less than 2 years. The only X factor to this cycle that didn't exist last cycle was the fact that we have institutions flooding the market. They're already starting to do it. So when they start buying crypto, a lot of them are going to buy and hold for years. That's why I think over time, we're going to see the crypto market start following more of the stock market. Still appreciate and make more gains in stocks, but it's going to be more stable in price action, less volatile, more regulated, and more secure, in my opinion, in due time. But now, with all these catalysts taking place and institutions about to flood the market, we could see an early rip. But my intuition and instincts still tell me this is going to happen in 2025. But like I said, take it out in stages, right? I don't want to go over a specific crypto you guys can take profits on. I literally tell you guys, like I told my members today on Discord, you watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin peaks and then starts crashing hard and you see altcoins flying, Ethereum's going to be the first one to fly at the Bitcoin. That's when I think the altcoin season's taking place. And that's when you got to start, okay, what should I do now? Should I take profits here, take my initial investment out? Should I start dollar cost averaging out? Something to take note of, right? So that's where my head is at. So every single crypto I'm holding, I have it on a spreadsheet, my entries, my exits, my average prices, when I'm going to decide to start taking my initial investment out, when I'm going to start DCAing out, or taking the full lump sum if it explodes quickly. These are all situations that I try to prepare for. This is what you should be doing as well. Find out your average prices. You can figure it out pretty easily. Put it on a spreadsheet. Determine what price point you decide is good for you to start taking your initial investment out, which is essentially your risk. And then from there, you can decide when you want DCA out. But like I said, even if you're not holding Bitcoin, you still want to be aware of Bitcoin because smart money is always going to start with Bitcoin first. It does not change. They won't just buy altcoins. They'll buy Bitcoin first. It is the least risky asset for them to make a lot of money with their millions, and then they can amplify and multiply those millions with riskier altcoins, which they always do. That's not going to change. So like I said, because Bitcoin's holding strong right now and we're seeing some rebel altcoins, don't be surprised if this whole situation plays out later this year as well, where Bitcoin starts ripping it and the altcoins remain flat or have very little gains compared to Bitcoin. So this is, I know it's all over the place, but yeah, like I said, could it happen sooner? The real rips in a bull cycle? Yes. Do I think it's actually going to happen though? Probably not. I'm hoping this year is mostly an accumulation year. But like I said, make sure whatever happens, you're prepared now. Okay, we're in January. The halving is 3 months away. The ETF's coming. It is coming. It doesn't matter how much the SEC is going to push back. They are probably already talking in their conference room saying, hey guys, we know we can't, really sustain rejecting this, right? We're going to have to eventually pass it. I'm sure those talks are already behind closed doors about that happening. So don't be surprised if we see this little crash, little dip, return to a rally very shortly, which is why if you're dollar cost averaging, you probably want to look at your cryptos now, especially your watch list. Not financial advice, just telling you guys what I'm doing. And by the way, if you want to see when I buy crypto, sell crypto, talk to me, news, different picks, run your portfolio by me, I have a few different tiers. And depending which one fits your needs best, you can pick for yourself, and I would love to see you on Discord. And like I said at the start of this video, if you guys are interested, for those who are not on my Discord, who just want a tier where you just have access to my live streams every week and not the Discord itself, then let me know and I'll be more than willing to probably open up another tier for you guys. So keep that in mind. But anyways, now I want to hear from you. Do you think this rip in the bull run and ultimately altcoin season is going to come sooner than 2025, or do you think it's going to happen in 2025? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.